What's up, guys? It's Will here, back again, and I'm here to talk about something very exciting. That is the InArt Pennywise, because we got some updated photos, and I need to make a statement about this because I am excited about this figure. Still, maybe I overreacted a little bit too much. I went full 1/6 scale collector. We all do it. We overreact to blogger photos, release photos, whatever you want to put the terminology of it. It's fine. We overreacted a little bit, guys. We're here to showcase some new InArt Pennywise photos. Hopefully, I should have mine in the near future. I've not heard anything of shipment yet, but hopefully I'm excited to review this bad boy because I have 2 of them coming. So I am very excited to get this one started. Guys, let's look at these updated photos. Again, I honestly don't know who to credit these photos. I know there's a watermark on these photos, as you can see. Super, thank you so much for the photos. I don't know if the name is more complex than that. That's as much as I can read. Guys, these Pennywise photos, I'm starting to warm up to Pennywise. I'm starting to say, you know what? I think I might have fucked up. I think I was wrong. I think I made a mistake. You know what? I think this looks pretty good, actually. Let's take a look. So guys, right now, what you can see here, we have InArt Pennywise. This is the final release photos. You can see the card that he comes with. This guy was never a big accessorized figure. This was never a figure that came with a ton of accessories. The Hot Toys honestly came with a lot more. What you could do, honestly, is try to find those accessories. Maybe you have the Hot Toys Pennywise. Maybe you kept some of those accessories. I bought the Hot Toys Pennywise base just to use one of my figures with for this one. But yeah, this was never a very highly accessorized figure. That said, it does come with some cool stuff. As you can see here, you got the Pennywise sort of clown card here. I think that's pretty cool with him holding that. That's actually a pretty cool pose. I'm not sure that I would ever do that besides one single photo. However, it is an option if you would like it to be. That said, guys, let's take a look at this Pennywise photo. As you can see here, this is pretty damn cool. And I think the photo actually is a little bit low res just because of how it was uploaded and then how I downloaded it. But nonetheless, it looks very, very strong. The head sculpt is great. The Hot Toys figure was actually really great, but the InArt figure I feel like has probably still blown it out of the water just as most of us had expected. As you can see here, this is the secondary head sculpt, the teeth head sculpt. So this is something actually that you could pick up either version of Pennywise. There are 3 versions, really. There's the deluxe version that comes with both head sculpts where you can swap them. They are magnetic. You can just pop one off, pop the other one on. You're good, and you're all set with a new Pennywise. Or you could go with the version A or version B. I believe version A was the one with the standard head sculpt. Version B was the one with the teeth head sculpt. I'd be interested to see how many people went with the standard version. I went with 2 deluxe versions because it was like $40, $50 more. I was like, dude, why would I just not get another deluxe version? Then I have the option of getting a second head sculpt, swapping them, doing what I want to do. Okay, I got to give it up to Black. I feel like the posing here is very strong. This is actually really good posing. This shows a fundamental understanding of the character of Pennywise, the motions that he would create on screen. And this is really, really dynamic looking. This is a very slouched over, sort of creepy Pennywise, right? And again, it represents the character perfectly. He has that sinister look in his eye. The eye movement is perfect. The sort of mannerisms of him just kind of looking just off, right? That's the best way to describe him. Off, weird, odd, unusual, whatever adjective you want to use. That's what, at Black has done here. And the base actually looks really strong. Hopefully this magnetic base holds a little bit more firmly than the Joker one. I'm still a little bit nervous because I love this base, but I don't want my figure to fucking fall over. So I'm going to see how this is going to go. I'm excited to use the base, try it out. I'm willing to give it another go. I have the Hot Toys base as a backup if need be. So one of the issues that we saw originally with the original blogger release photos was that the neck kind of looked off. The collar looked a little bit too big. I think in these photos with a little bit of futzing, it actually looks really good. I fucked up, boys and girls. I fucked up, ladies and gentlemen. I think I was wrong. I think I overreacted. I'm trying to be better about that. I'm trying to grow and not overreact to blogger photos. But let's be real. We all do it. Maybe it's something we all need to work on collectively. Let's maybe not overreact immediately. When my initial preview, I was pretty good. I was like, you know what? I'm not thrilled, but I'm going to wait a little bit. Then I did the live stream and I was like, let's fucking overreact, boys. Let's do it. So here we are. And now I feel like the photos look a lot better. I still don't have the figure in hand yet. When I have it in hand, I'll be able to make a much better determination. But for now, I'm still excited to see what we have going on here. So Pennywise looks great in this pose as well. I'm not sure I would have him sitting down like that forever, but it does look very good, actually. This figure, damn, dude, it's so fucking... I think I've said for the longest time, this was my most anticipated figure that's currently on pre-order. And right now, I think it remains so. I'm happy that I ended up with 2 of these. Again, I want to see it in hand, but these photos from Black, god damn, they look so much better than the original photos that came out. That just looked very off. The tailoring looked off, the futzing looked off, the neck looked off. In this, it just looks a lot better. The collar does look a little full. However, I mean, that's pretty close. I'm looking at my Prime 1 right now. The collar is pretty full. It sits pretty flush on the neck, but that is a statue. This is an articulated figure. There might be a little neck showing just by necessity because you have to be able to move the head, make adjustments, so forth. I'm really excited to see how this shakes out. But damn, guys, check out this photo. Check out how fucking creepy that photo is, dude. That photo is so creepy, bro. The eyes, you can move around, the teeth. I've heard, I think it was Justin who told me that InArt had informed him sort of the yield rate on these teeth was actually very low. So a lot of times they just don't come out right, but they still end up looking amazing when they do come out right. God damn, this is so good. Dude, the Hot Toys teeth were pretty good on this Pennywise. This is absolutely far, far superior. I cannot wait to get this head sculpt in hand. I still prefer the original sort of standard smiling head sculpt, but this one does look really, really cool too. You can just do different poses. That's why I'm gonna have two. I'm gonna have sort of one, maybe holding the balloon, a simple pose, and then I'll have this guy with the teeth and just doing something kind of crazy. So look how good that looks. That's his classic Pennywise pose. That's the one the Prime 1 has. That's the most sort of iconic Pennywise pose that you can come up with. Him standing there, sort of a head tilt slightly, looking sinister with the eyes up and the balloon in the hand. That's it. That's all you need. That's all you need to do for this Pennywise. You don't need to pose him super crazy, although you can put him in pretty much anything. Have him holding the boat. Damn, this looks so fucking good in these photos, bro. I'm glad that people send this to me. Shout out to Andrew James, viewer of the channel. He sent me these photos and I found them, was able to do a reaction to them, you know, talk about it a little bit more. But yeah, guys, this is really exciting. This looks much better. The lighting is still kind of sinister, dark, moody. It has that sort of dark, ominous tone to it. But that said, it does look really, really good. I think overall, this came out really nice. I do want to see how this shakes out in hand. Again, I'm eating my words. I'm more than willing to say I fucked up. I overreacted. That's my fault. I'm willing to take that blame. I do want to see it in hand to see if I truly fucked up, but we're going to find out. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Is this Pennywise still sus? I'm starting to think, no, it wasn't sus. I was sus. I was sus for overreacting. That was my fault. But this looks a lot better. This looks a lot better. I'm very excited about how this turned out based on these photos. I think the tailoring looks a lot better here. Sure, maybe the shoulders are slightly too bulky. I'm fine with it. The shoulders are pretty bulky on the Prime 1 too. It's just kind of how the costume was from what I remember, especially Chapter 2. Chapter 2 particularly had pretty bulky shoulders from what I remember. So yeah, I'm interested to see how that's gonna look in person. This looks really good. This looks super good, guys. I cannot wait to get this. InArt, thank you so much. Hopefully this turns out as good in hand as it's looking in the photos. But guys, let me know, what do you rate this figure? I mean, what do you rate this figure, at least on these photos, like from 1 to 10? Let me know. I'm going to say honestly like a 9 or 9.5. I really like how this turned out. This could end up being my figure of the year if it's as good as these photos look. If I get this in hand and I can just pose him and do so many crazy things and just make it look just like the film, I think this might end up being my figure of the year. Shocker of the year, I know. A Pennywise being the figure of the year for me, even over Carnage. I love Carnage, but yeah, my Gandalf should be here maybe this week, maybe next week. I'm not sure. But Gandalf has shipped for me, so I'm excited to review that one for you guys, and I'll have that one up ASAP. But damn, this looks so good. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I had to make this update video. My apologies for overreacting. Happens to the best of us. This is a character that is important to me. And those original photos, just they didn't do it. They weren't the move for me. They weren't the move. But these photos are the move. These, no cap. A full printer, all printer, no fax. All the printers in the world. These photos are the best. That said, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop now and end this video. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye. See you later. Bye. Catch you in the next video. Bye. How do I end this? Bye. There we go. Okay. Bye.